Oh, you probably, this one has to be first. I'm an idiot. Do I even work here? No. No. Oh, it's another week. Another week. Somehow we made it. Good song first. What song is it? Making Memories by Rush. I haven't heard of them. Are they like a new pop band?
Yeah.
We're really high class, dude. Dude, today we're doing it in front of a live studio on Echo Fit Nutrition. Just joined.
No.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say that.
I did the wrong one.
You got a new Instagram account?
No.
She got a new Instagram account.
It's not about me.
We're plugging Echo's
No, we're
Yes,
not.
follow
and Echo joined. So you're doing it off 2 phones. There we go. And we just got a heart. Oh man. You're already doing it. Look at that. That actually might be my least favorite thing.
Oh, come
People
on.
do.
Man.
You know who messed it up?
All right, live stream's
Say
over.
it. Let's just end it. We're ending this. Taylor Swift actually.
Taylor Swift ended?
Actually, it's when guys do it. I don't know why. Man. Dude, thanks for being on the show, Lee.
Yeah, no problem.
So, mom and dad have met you, so I always feel like I'm right. I'm really just recording them for the folks back home these days. Right there. Karen, big fan of the show. Karen's a big fan of the show.
Who, Karen?
Karen,
Woo.
that's a good, oh, I said who's Karen?
Karen?
The live studio audience is booing for Karen. There we go. Love it. Okay, so today we're gonna be playing. If you don't know who Lee is one of my best buds of all time. How did we meet? Actually, let's tell the story of how we
Yeah,
met.
so we were I was at ASU on the Polytechnic campus. I was walking home from doing some work in one of the labs, and I walked across the Battle of the Bands where Scotty Bomberg, our good friend, was playing. And Dean and Sammy were there to.
Long time for the show.
Yep, Sammy Martinez. You should check her out. She's awesome.
Sometimes known as Chloe.
Chloe. No, that's
Chloe's
Echo.
Echo. That's my bad. Sorry, keep going.
Sophie. That's
Sophie.
Sophie.
Those do
So-
sound a little bit alike.
They do. And anyway,
She
so
could be a good Sophie.
I bumped into those guys, and then the rest is history.
The rest is history, yes. I believe my exact words were, look at that handsome man on the bike with a mustache. And I told Sammy, you should date somebody like that. She was single at the time. So, there you go.
Yeah,
That's how we go. And at first, I didn't know if you thought maybe I was batting for the other team or anything.
I mean,
That's never actually been cleared up.
oh no, it hasn't.
And we're not going to make that any better today because today we're asking 200 questions that you ask when you're going on a first date. We're going to get people to know
Who
you.
has time for 200 questions?
Well, you know what? If you drug someone,
Maybe.
you got all the time in the world. That's a Bill Cosby quote right there. Okay, let's. You know we're gonna run a little GIF of him after this. I don't know where it's gonna go exactly on the screen. We have some questions. Gosh, I just showed onto the live stream and you're talking about me, Sammy Martinez. Okay, I do have to say, Sam, long time for the show, all live studio audience today. This is actually a lot more fun with the live studio audience. It's just me and Jesus. No, you suck. So, today we do have one set of rules. I'm so tired of hearing about the C word. Anytime somebody says the word Corona, you're gonna get shot so you can type it. And we get to shoot. The one rule is don't shoot in the face, because this is the moneymaker.
Yeah, of course.
People aren't going to come to the shows with that. No. Okay, so Lee, we're going to go through and I'm going to get to know you a little bit better now. The bromance deepens a little bit today. Let's see, what is your philosophy in life?
All right.
Why the hell would you ask somebody that on a first date? That's a terrible question.
That's a pretty deep question for a first date.
Oh, Brooke joined. Brooke, I love you.
Long time.
Long time for the
And
show.
Brooke, I love you.
Garrett!
And Garrett, Gina Parrish is on the show.
Garrett, I miss you already.
If you guys have any questions for us, just go ahead and drop them, whatever you want to say. We're answering the deep questions today.
All the
Deep
questions.
questions today. I love you. That's not a question. Fail.
Who got abused by a scout leader?
What the heck?
That's a thing?
Somebody said that? Oh, what? Oh, no.
No,
That's
it's
not
an ad.
We don't bring that up.
Oh, okay.
It was me.
Sorry.
This is actually my computer. Wow, it's relevant.
Whoa.
Man, this is crazy.
What were you Googling?
So, what's your philosophy in life?
I don't know. Let's see. So philosophy in life, try to be open to everything.
Yes.
Try new things. Go to new places. Pretty much sums it up.
I love that.
Pretty general.
It's pretty, but that's a good way to be. What's your least favorite philosophy in life?
Least favorite philosophy would probably listen and do what everyone else tells you to do,
That's fair.
just because.
It's a terrible way.
Yeah.
We're getting some questions here. Let's see. I can see it. I have
You have laser
I
vision
have
eyes?
30/30 vision.
Oh, whoa.
Got tested the other day. Can see everything. I can see Echo flipping me off right now. Oh, that's in the future. I'm also clairvoyant. Okay. And then we got Arnav asking, what is life, bros? Let's see.
What is life?
What is life? Life is all just a dream. This is all fake.
I thought it was a simulation.
You can fly, yes.
Oh.
Jump up on the roof and jump off the roof. You're good to go. Okay, let's see. What advice would you give to your younger self? That's a good question.
My
bro.
younger self. Oh, jeez. Back to the philosophy, do whatever the hell you want, because you only get one chance to do what you want to do.
There you go. So kind of like a YOLO, but better than Drake
Yes.
said.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. If I could give myself some advice.
Don't ask if, ask how, I should say.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's man, you're changing your major to philosophy,
I don't think
and you're not going to get a job.
that is correct. Who needs a job anyway?
Everybody. In the next 2 weeks, I guess we're gonna find out.
I mean, I already don't have a job.
That was kind of like adjacent to the C word, but I didn't.
You didn't say the C word, so it's okay.
I skirted around that. Let's see. Okay, next question, deeper level, getting to know you on our first date. Here we go. What's the one thing you'd like to change about yourself? Man, these are really. Why would you ever ask that on the first date? There we go.
Wow. One thing I'd like to change about myself. You know, I'm pretty good with the way I am now. We're gonna breeze right through that one.
We're gonna breeze. You're good with the way. Okay, so we'll do rapid fire. Let's
Yeah,
keep it
sure.
going like that. Okay. Are you religious or spiritual?
Not partial to either.
Not partial to either. Love it. Just down the middle.
Yeah, pretty down the middle on that one.
Let's see. Justin just joined. We were just listening to your music today, Justin.
Yes.
So good.
Haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it? I'm gonna show it to you right. I'm gonna show it to you. We're gonna let's do this. We're gonna plug it in the video in the description below because I like it that much. Tullus, not Tullus. Man, I'm really doing a terrible job of plugging somebody. So, okay, do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
It depends on the day. Mostly probably an extrovert.
An
But then
extrovert.
some days I'm like,
I would say
get
that's
away
fair.
from those.
Well,
Dementia
Let's
is always
see.
good for those.
which parent are you closer to and why? Ooh, man, we're getting real deep right now. You don't have to answer that one if you don't want to. You can
Kind of depends in what regard.
Okay, let's say if you got in trouble, who are you gonna tell first?
Probably my mom.
Okay, if you need money, who are you gonna ask?
Equal.
Equal, okay? If you just got a promotion at your job, who are you gonna talk to?
At the same time.
At the same time, okay. What would you ask for your dad first? Sex questions, who do you ask first?
I don't ask either one.
Okay.
Google. It's good.
Google.
Yeah, I got
WebMD.
Google. Yeah.
You got WebMD, there
Yeah.
you go. Have you ever used WebMD?
No.
I used it once and I will never do that
No,
again.
it's a big mistake.
Okay, what is the best phase in your life? Did I read that right? Yes. What was the best phase in your life?
Well, let's see. If having fun is the category for phase, I would say sophomore, junior year of high school.
Oh,
And then as far as like productivity and being the way you're supposed to be, probably about right now.
yeah, you're crushing it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, crushing it. You're such a hard worker.
Updated.
What was the worst phase of your life?
Middle school.
Middle school.
Middle school was horrible.
Amen to that.
Terrible.
Terrible. Why
Where,
do they
where
even
did you
have
grow the most?
that? Height wise?
Yes.
I never grew. I've always been.
Have you been about the same weight? How long have you been about the
Oh
same
geez, I gained a lot of weight in college.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was like probably like 5'5" through high school, and now I'm 5'7",
Yes.
and I used to weigh like nothing, and now I weigh more.
Now you weigh more. Okay. Good. There you go. That's a
Never.
nice way
All
to
right.
start.
Also, while we're on the topic of first dates,
Yes.
never ask someone how much they weigh on their first date.
That's a terrible.
That's
Have
a
you ever
terrible
done that?
question to ask. No, I haven't.
Have you ever asked a girl how much she weighs?
No, you just don't ask that.
I don't think I have that either. I haven't. Oh, I have that one? I've never asked
No,
you.
you never asked.
That would be terrible. Okay, is what you're doing now what you always wanted to do growing up?
Maybe.
Okay,
I've wanted to do a lot of different stuff.
what would you say? What did you want to do when you were a kid?
I wanted to work on cars in high school.
Oh, nice.
And then freshman year of college, I kind of got away from cars.
Okay.
And I think that's good, but either way.
Okay. What's your dream car?
You know, it would probably be, so depends on my situation.
Yes.
But if I'm alone and I don't have to drive anyone else around ever,
Yes.
it might be a coupe.
Okay.
Or if I had to drive a lot of people around, had a bunch of stuff going on, I'd probably get an M4,
Ooh.
BMW M4,
Dang.
which is 4-door, but also still pretty badass.
It is pretty bad. Oh, that deserves a shot. Go ahead. Let's see some echo legs. We
Who
swore.
did?
Sorry, Mom. I'll bleep it out. Feels so good. Hurts so good. Hurts so good.
I wish we could plug that sound from Star Wars of the guy getting shot. It's like a that one right there. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes
I can't imitate it.
Let's just question. What makes you feel accomplished?
Accomplished.
Hmm.
Jeez. Hopefully one day getting a degree.
There you go. That's gonna make you feel accomplished.
Very much so.
What if you get there and it doesn't make you feel nothing?
I'll get another one.
Okay, I like that. What's your favorite book
My favorite book
or movie of all time?
or movie of
And
all
why
time.
do you think it was your favorite?
So I haven't read a lot of books, and I haven't watched a lot of movies. But my favorite book/movie, I really liked Saving Private Ryan.
That's a
And
good
I also
movie.
really liked Up. Up was a good
Up is a good movie.
Yeah.
Why do you think it stuck out to you so much?
I don't know.
When did you start picking up the bass?
I started picking up the bass senior year of high school.
Okay.
So this is my 4th year of college. That's 4.5, 5 years ago.
Nice. And your pop plays the bass?
Yes.
Was it always kind of around?
It was kind of always around, but I played drums and percussion through middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And then in high school, I didn't really play music at all.
Yeah.
I got more involved with, I ran a lot of track and cross country. I was playing on the hockey team during the winter. So I didn't really have time to be in the school band, nor did I really want to. After middle school, I was kind of done with music for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But then I moved out with my dad, and I didn't have a drum set, so I picked up the bass in my spare time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm blown away by how amazing you are in
Thanks.
that amount of time. It's incredible. This guy is incredible.
Stop it.
Let's see, but what? Oh, that live stream, it makes you feel good.
Yeah, I guess it does.
It makes
yeah,
you feel
sure.
good, except when they boo you when you
Yeah.
say things.
Stop it. You're all fired.
Let's see, but what about the outside?
We're
of the
taking
book?
your $5
Have you read the?
Amazon gift cards away.
It's all gone. Everyone's going at
What'd you
it.
say?
While you were here, we've robbed your houses.
I have car keys under
Let's
my
see.
seat.
What about the Outsiders book?
The Outsiders?
Have you
book?
read the Outsiders?
Oh, is that about
Stay
the-
golden, pony boy.
Isn't that about like the greasers, leather jackets, and the grease?
They did.
Yeah,
Yes, there
that's-
was.
Yeah, I've
yes.
read that in like school.
Yes, we just watched it the other day. Do you remember that?
It's like
You fell
set in,
asleep.
is it like set? Is it like set in the 50s?
Is it set in the 50s?
Yeah.
It feels like it's set in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze. Just name it.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Oh,
That movie.
yeah, I fell asleep.
Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The next question that I have, some more of the. Do you think that humans are meant to be monogamous?
Monogamous?
Yes. Or do you think that's something that recently, like,
I don't know though, cause like from the beginning of everything, it's always been like you get married like right from like before the Romans. Like that's always been the thing. So I'd probably say it's more recent.
it's more recent?
Yeah, because like tons of other animals in,
Go ahead.
so it's always been a thing.
It's always been a thing.
Yes,
Yes.
because there's tons of other animals that are like that too.
They're just like
Yeah, like lobsters.
lobsters.
Yeah.
They made for life.
And swans.
And
Yeah, they
penguins
made
and
for life.
swans.
And swans made for life? No way.
Man,
That's
swans
even
are
cuter
sweet.
than lobsters.
That's-
And lobsters are freaking adorable.
Lobsters. They're little. If you were an animal, what animal would you be then? Do you think?
An animal? If I was an
Yeah.
animal?
Yeah. Would you want to be a lobster?
No, I'd
You
want to
don't
be
made for
like.
life.
No, I'd be a penguin.
You're a penguin.
They're cute.
So
Penguin.
Yeah. And my favorite fit was not fish, but if I had to be eaten by something, it might be a shark.
Oh,
I'll be.
you would want to be eat if you had to get.
Well, okay. Here's another question: would you rather get attacked by a bear or a mountain lion?
I saw the Revenant, so I'm gonna say mountain lion.
Good choice, because you'll never see it coming.
Oh yeah.
It'll just come out of nowhere and you'll be dead. But a bear is gonna be like, "Roar! I'm a bear,"
And,
and then he's gonna
They
come up and
always
punch you in the
announce
face.
their presence.
Yeah.
It's a rule for them. They have to.
Yeah.
There's dishonor upon them.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
Exactly.
Yogi Bear? What'd you say?
Sea
Sea bears?
What's a sea bear?
That has to leave the
Sorry,
Sea bears.
we need to have an intermission as one of our studio audiences is having a hard time.
We need to call a medic.
I didn't know until today. It's a quote from SpongeBob.
Okay.
What are some of the things that prevent you from sea bear attacks? The music theory philosophy following needs to know.
Standing in the circle.
You stand in a circle.
Okay.
So if we're standing,
No, like you draw.
You have to draw a circle.
Oh.
you draw a circle, okay?
And what?
And you stand.
And okay. What are the things that they hate?
Well, wearing a sombrero,
Wearing a
in,
sombrero
a goofy
in a
fashion.
goofy fashion.
Okay. Anyone have a
Cheese.
sombrero?
Cheese,
Cubed.
cubed or sliced?
Slice is fine.
A slice is fine.
Cubed cheese, bad.
And chimpanzee screeching.
Okay.
Okay.
Something
And
about shoes.
some sort of
And a
weird
dress.
tap dancing.
Yeah.
Tap dancing
Yeah.
and a dress.
And a dress.
Okay. And
But
then
do
if
they
you get
attack-
hit, don't run away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't limp away and don't crawl away.
Okay.
And then you gotta watch out for the sea rhinoceros.
Okay.
Man, that really came in handy today. Thanks for showing that to me.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for Echo. Let's have a walk back. Oh, she said it again. Don't say the C word. You're gonna see how many books you can balance on your head while saying things in a British accent.
All right. It might end up coming out as Australian, but
That's okay.
What's you gonna grab?
So, do you have a pretty flat head?
All right. No. And
You're more of a Phillips guy. I've been waiting to say that joke.
you suck. Does the show have? Do I get?
Now, what you
the
read
show?
is important.
Okay.
The study of orchestration.
Oh, I wonder whose that is.
That's actually mine.
All right. That seems like a solid.
That seems like a solid base.
Are we such a happy bunch?
The Washington hypothesis.
All right.
Oh, all right.
From still to motion,
Okay, my head is not flat.
yearning for the living God. That one sounds like a me thing. Really speaks to me. Okay, do you need another book?
I can't get the first one going. Maybe if I had two.
Okay. From still to motion, there we go. Oh man, that kind of helped out a little bit, I feel like. The Savior's Final Week. It still has a gift receipt in there. I hope that wasn't from a friend. And I just ran into that. It's because everyone watches this show.
Yeah, if you don't watch this show, jeez.
Okay, do you want either, let's see. Oh gosh, I can't move my head. Waking the Tiger or Guide to Producing Plays and Musicals?
I like the tiger one.
Okay.
Tigers are cute.
It's the
Oh, I changed my
Tiger.
answer. I changed my answer about what animal I'd like to be. I'd like to be a tiger.
Okay.
But in specifically,
You're
Mike
not
Tyson.
talking in a British accent. Shoot him.
Specifically, I'd like to
I
be.
can't move.
Why'd you dong it?
Because you donged it.
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
said specifically
Oh,
Specifically,
I take back
Mike
the gong.
Tyson's tiger.
yeah, that really is more Australian. All right.
Point on mine.
I feel like I'm losing it. We get either
I
got.
like James Joyce. He's cool.
Okay. This is a good book. I don't know if you've read A Portrait of the Artist as Young.
This
Man.
is really difficult.
Check this out.
I'm not.
Okay.
Really, I'm
Can
more.
I ask my lovely assistant to grab us a couple more?
Nope. I lost.
I'm gonna see how much more I can
do
notice.
that.
It's if you don't have a lot going on in your head, it helps a lot.
Okay.
Oh man. Everybody give it up for Echo!
Echo.
Hello, Governor. Oh gosh. I already feel some neck problems happening.
Yeah, the shit you have. Oh, no. Oh, the gift receipt.
Rob, I'm so sorry. You're not going to be able to return that. Oh, man.
No.
How many did I get you? How many did I get you?
6.
5? All right, let's try. I want Echo to try this out. The base book is really the most important book. Let's see it.
Sorry. Do we have? I feel like Zach should do this.
You are talk British accent
British.
detours.
The Saga's Final Week.
Why am I
That's
not?
that was Australian too.
There you go.
Do I
That's
have
weird,
to put
because
them on
backwards.
myself?
Yes.
I
From
can't
still
talk
to motion. British. I just have to pretend I'm Hermione and then it works out.
There you go.
Okay, I have to channel her stuff.
Almost expelled.
Shh. Oh, what? Yearning for the living God.
Here's Mary Fielding Smith.
Zach's face, I can't even look at it. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Oh, it's getting heavy.
I can say whatever I
Both
want.
at 3.
Well, I'm not putting that on my head.
Oh, good save. Here's Waking the Tiger. That one messed up Lee.
Like in a tiger.
This is getting really quite heavy.
I just keep using most.
There's an Agatha Christie. This one's pretty light.
It's easy to do. Australians easy.
There are a bunch of Brits who are really offended right now.
Oh.
British.
All right, next.
I can't have like a pinhead, but just put them all on there.
Right there, you're starting off. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Zach's like, I
You
got
start off immediately.
I got a really
Caleb
flat
has a
head.
cone head.
A lot of head
I have a cone head,
scans
so it's gonna be
Whoa.
hard, but growing up.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
Oh, I thought that was just from the. Never mind, that's from a different time.
What?
Yeah, no.
You fell as a kid.
Almost.
Your head flattened.
I thought I was a kid.
He's got 4.
Everyone did.
Alright.
Where?
Oh no, I don't know.
When that happened?
5.
Zach's such. Zach is so.
I didn't even remember that.
I think it's
Yeah, it's
more
only work.
angry.
Oh, we're so close.
Decent British accent.
He doesn't.
How do you balance those?
He'll make
I told you I have a flat head.
Is it from
He kind of looks
headstands?
British when he uses it.
Look at that. He's getting his hands off for 5 seconds. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's what I'm saying, mate!
Whoa! You did it!
2, 3.
Oh, so close. All right, gotta read all the books.
Yeah.
You guys didn't realize this is gonna be the reading episode. The
He doesn't know how to
reading rainbow, butterfly in the sky, rocking by twice. Okay, let's see. Maestros and their music. Whoa! What? Just talking to the outsiders. There we go. If I do it like,
Oh, and then just.
Yep,
Guys,
second.
what were we thinking the entire time?
It's so much easier.
This one seems kind of nice. I kind of want a book that isn't as nice.
Do you need to stay, champ?
Let me see. I think I'm. How many are you at?
What is wrong?
Hey, I don't tell you how to live your life.
There we go. Okay. Let's see.
Your brother?
Why do you have books on your head? Lance, it's a long story.
Lance, I miss you.
Come home.
Yes, fast,
Seriously.
right now. Get on a
Quickly
plane.
before something bad happens. I was going to say it, but
I think that counts.
I didn't say it. Oh, gosh, where's my gun?
I don't have a gun.
Oh!
No!
Oh, man, I lost.
Oh my god.
And I just committed suicide on Instagram Live music. I know, sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. All right, let's see. When did you, let's see. So your dad started playing, was playing music when you were a kid. So you grew up in a kind of like a music home. But when did you develop your own love for music and playing music?
I'd probably say in high school.
In high school?
Yeah.
Was there a moment that you can remember where you're like, man, this is
Pretty cool.
pretty cool?
Probably. I don't really know what day or like when it was, but my friend Henry and I went on like a whole like 3 months of just buying a bunch of CDs and driving around listening to them.
Yeah.
Probably about that.
What is there an album specifically that you listen to that?
We listened to Zeppelin 2 continuously. We listened to Nirvana MTV Unplugged continuously.
So good.
And there's a few other ones we listened to a lot, but those probably stick out to me.
Yes. See, tell us a story about the worst piece of food you've ever eaten. That's a
Worst
good
piece of
question.
food you've ever eaten. So I don't want to slam my grandma. So I'm gonna have to say that the worst piece of food I ever ate at the grocery store last night. And because of the C word, there was like 2 cans of soup on the shelf. So I just bought them. I don't like the. I said the C word, not.
Hey, you said the same.
I just like watching her walk past.
Anyway, so because of the C word, I went to the grocery store and there was only 2 cans of soup, and one of them was like, no, they were both Italian wedding soup, and it was horrible. I hated it today. It was like the worst lunch I ever had.
Really?
Like I usually like boil like half a pound of pasta shells,
Yeah.
like the small shells,
Okay.
half a pound or half a box of pasta plus a can of soup.
Yeah.
It's like ramen noodles, only like more, right? And it was horrible. They were terrible. It had these like really like weird like meatball things in there, and they were like, ugh. So it's not a fan.
That sounds pretty bad. I'm trying to think of the worst food that I've ever had.
Oh, also low fat peanut butter, horrible. Don't buy it.
Does that exist?
Yes, low fat peanut butter is disgusting.
Oh, is it like the TB2 stuff?
It's like they like put like it's like grainy. It has a gross texture. You know what I'm talking about? It has like a sugary
It has
texture.
so much sugar in it
Oh, is that what it is?
to make it taste.
Oh, okay. Well, we gotta do something.
Lance asked, who are the top 5 mustaches of all time?
Oh
And
God.
where does Lee place them?
That's not a question for me.
We can do this. We can do this. Tom Selleck,
Okay.
Burt Reynolds.
I
Oh,
knew you were
definitely.
gonna say-
Hitler's not a good
I
person with his
knew-
mustaches.
You got to put Hitler on.
Yeah,
there. Sorry,
Hitler
guys.
on
That's the
that.
only top 5 in a positive light that he's ever made, besides pictures of German shepherds. Charlie Chaplin.
Oh,
And then like.
Put
You
him
could-
in
let's
some-
replace him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
And
I don't want to be
Lee?
associated in a list.
Okay, so we're missing one because we replaced Hitler with Charlie Chaplin.
I agree with that choice.
Okay.
Yes. Where do I place?
Mustaches.
Douglas Fairbanks.
Douglas Fairbanks.
the dad from Spike.
Oh, Antonio Banderas.
What about Dirty Dan? Did Dirty Dan have a?
Mr. Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan.
That was a SpongeBob episode.
Yeah.
And then Patrick was pinhead. And he had like a unibrow. And
Let's
like
see
a
what the
bow.
computer says. Let's see what this says. Okay. Top 5.
Oh,
must-
Lance has another question
Oh,
that I've
gosh.
been trying to answer.
Lance,
Walter Cronkite
Just move it.
placed down there.
tell Lance to just, you know.
Just
Lance,
put-
we need
Errol
you.
Flynn.
Lance, in order for
That's
you to
why I
ask
thought
another
that was
question
Fairbanks.
on the show and
What
have
did
it
Lance say?
considered, you need to fly out here tonight.
And why is the
Ask him.
camera off center? Which one is that? Oh,
Is
this
that
one.
one,
That
yeah.
one makes sense.
Yeah, we're an
can
asymmetric
fix it.
folk. You know.
Let's see. Gandhi didn't have a mustache.
I think he might have.
I think he did.
Not just a mustache, though.
He had a Gandhi mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a soul patch.
I'm nowhere near as good as Gandhi.
What about
The Emperor
the
from
Earl
Mulan?
Show? Life with
Genghis
Earl.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan had a great mustache.
Seriously though, he had a good one.
Yeah.
It like
You know he didn't. He's not real.
All right. Let's see. Practice. What do you do to practice? What do you do to keep sharp?
so practice usually revolves around learning something new all the time. Just try to always pick up a new song, cover something,
Love
go
it.
through there. And then usually what I'll do is with that song, I'll try to figure out like some kind of fundamental that bassist was playing
I get you.
and just kind of figure out why rather than just doing it.
The fun, like a technique.
Or a technique usually, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great. How do you go out of your way to find new music?
So I Shazam literally everything.
Okay.
Like everything I hear, I Shazam.
Yes.
There's like tons of Shazam.
Do you have your phone right now?
Yes.
Can we see your Shazam list?
My Shazam.
Rob just pointed
It's
out
not-
Charlie Groucho Marx. Thank you so much. Groucho Marx didn't even make it. What were we thinking?
I transfer them into Spotify right away.
That's terrible.
So my temporary list
Okay.
is my Shazam list.
If you want to listen to what Lee's listening to, here we go.
I've got Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
I've got
Wherever he laid his hat,
He Made His Home.
He made his home. Okay.
Kim and Jesse by M83. I've got Dreaming of You by L'Imperatrice.
Oh, they're good.
They are good.
Oh.
It's really good. And Paris is cool too. I like Paris. It's like copyright. This kind of just cool, funky stuff. And then let's see, Rubber Band Man by the Right On Band.
Oh, that's such a
Every Little Thing She Does by the Police. I Was Made to Love Her by Stevie Wonder. I really like Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder's good.
Stevie Wonder's
I've
great.
got It's Been a While by Stained. I've got Burning for You by Blue Oyster Cult.
There
All
you
these I knew, but I should say
go.
I think just Panic at the Disco.
Is it Panic?
Well, it's, I mean, like I think it kind of bleeds over.
Does it bleed over?
It might just be Panic.
Is it like the Hispanic way of putting, like, you know, how the question? Do they do that with exclamation
How
points
did they
as
get
well?
the exclamation point upside down?
Yeah. It looks like an eye.
It does look like an eye.
But it drops a
It's very
little
different.
lower.
Yeah.
It does.
Very
It does.
And it's tapered,
It's tall.
depending on the
If
font.
we adopted that, would it be good? For,
No.
no.
I'd have to learn
Is
something
it
new.
cultural appropriation if we do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the one thing that really no, you know what? I'm not gonna go off on that because this is YouTube. So, but here's the thing: it's like whoever got to it first. Now we can't take it. Now we can't take it. That sounded really bad too.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, we probably should just.
Yeah, leave that alone.
If you got to kill one recording artist, who would it be? Then they never got to do it.
Oh God. Oh jeez.
Kill them. You're choking them to death. And okay, somebody told me this. How long does it take to kill somebody with choking?
A couple minutes.
You said 3 minutes? 4 minutes?
A
We're getting
long
two different
time.
things. It depends on lung capacity, I guess.
What'd you hear?
Well, I got from somebody here in the group. You just said 4?
I learned from forensic files.
Rob has experience.
Rob has experience. Who would you choke to death? So, you know, when somebody says like they choke them to death,
Axl Rose.
Axl
Well, he
Rose,
sounds like he's always choking anyway.
that's a sick burn. If you had to give someone coronavirus, who would it be? Please. That's the one. What if I shot this, do you think it would break it? Oh! Is that a better view, Lance? Go ahead and move back. Fix it. Everybody on YouTube's like, what the
And
hell?
also,
Don't get out of here. That looks bad. All our viewers left when we shot the screen.
Who would you kill?
Who would I kill?
Yeah, who's
That's
your-
what I was trying to think right there.
Who's your?
Who would I kill? Oh, I do know. I have to spit.
To say it?
Yeah. I really hate her.
Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks. I don't know what it is when I don't shoot. I don't know what it is. When I was growing up, she just really rubbed me the wrong. There was somebody in high school, I think, that had kind of the same vibe or face, and it just kind of from there. I just really. Lance is making me spit while he's saying it, which is kind of annoying. Let's see, you're straight, right?
What?
If you got to get with one guy, who would you want to get with?
I don't know. That's
Asking
hard
for a
question.
friend.
Yeah. I mean, like, are
So
you
like maybe a vocal artist.
Are you just testing the waters, or is there something you need to tell everybody?
No, I'm not.
Mostly tell Echo.
I don't know.
Somebody, maybe that you've known for a while. Long hair, beard, poop brown eyes.
All right, it'd be you, dude.
Yes! Suck it, Lance. Suck it, Scott Bomberg. He picked me.
Oh!
Oh!
I don't want to put you in Scott on the Rocks, man. That's
Wait,
your
Lee,
thing.
wait, Lee straight. I would get with Lee 100%. Oh,
Oh, thank you.
Lance.
Oh.
I don't know who that
It
is.
wasn't Lance.
I know him. I know. I think he's gonna say yes.
Oh.
Thank you. Now, wait. If you wear a hat this way, do sea bears attack?
Yes, they do on principle. And you have to wear tap dancing
There we
shoes.
go. There we go.
What's the first lie ever told? What is the biggest?
Hmm.
What is the
Yeah, let's do that.
secret?
This is music theory philosophy is a place to get exercise some demons and exercise as well. So, yes. So here's your chance to come clean on a lie that you told to a friend
Okay.
on the internet, never going away until Kim Kardashian breaks the internet again. We will wait. You have 10 push-ups to do. You got that challenge
Oh,
thing.
what?
Oh, I know you did it.
All right, ready?
Okay. No. Every time you do this, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. Go ahead and do it. Okay, you can use me. Here, use my lap.
No.
Chest to the floor.
Just look. You can't see it on that.
You can see him like
Always doing
the
it.
top of his back.
There you go. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Who do you
They're all
nominate?
10.
Please don't
Who do
nominate.
I nominate?
Have you ever done a desk pop before?
A desktop?
A desk pop.
What's a desktop?
A desk pop. Everyone does it on this show. You grab the gun, you fire it up in the air. Okay.
10.
Do you believe in deja vu? Is there anything to it, or is it really
Oh,
coincidence?
yes, I have it all the time.
Okay.
Why do you have bullets in your boogers?
Let's do tell us a time that you had deja vu.
I had deja vu when it might have been Echo because there was a girl on campus that looked just like Echo, and I thought I saw Echo somewhere, but I didn't.
Okay.
That was probably the most recent one.
Okay. So tell us about your
But-
first instance of deja vu that you had.
So the first one, you never remember the first one.
So tell us the first instance. of
Okay,
deja vu
so
you had.
so when I was a little kid, I kept always having this dream, and at the end of it, it was like a trophy or whatever, and I kept having deja vu about that one particular dream, and I can never remember what makes me think about it, but I always like,
Did you remember?
oh, I remember
That's so
that.
weird.
Like, yeah, it is a little weird.
Man. So tell us the first instance of deja vu you had.
I just did.
He's doing
So tell us the first instance. All right, I'm done. Lee, you're one hell of a guy,
Yeah,
man.
thanks for having
I'm
me
so happy that we got to meet, and I'm just really happy that even though it was something really stupid to say, it was very true to say though. That I think you're one handsome devil,
Oh, thanks, dude.
and I love you very much. And
Likewise.
just like I, it's just crazy how fast friends you can become with somebody, but and it feels like. Maybe it's because we share the same last name.
Might
Maybe
be
it's
no
because we both
All the way with.
fancy moonlight walks. And maybe it's because we like to meet up at 4 in the morning in a closet. Figurative and literal.
Isn't that what heist is about?
That's what heist is about. But I don't know. I'm just really happy. I've learned in life that you really got to embrace these people that come into your life.
I agree.
In the weird ways that they do. And it's sad that sometimes they come and go and everything, but I'm just really happy that we're good buds.
Yeah, likewise.
I just want to say you're one hell of a guy, one hell of a bass player, one hell of a citizen in the United States, especially with this whole coronavirus thing going on
Actually,
right now. And
I'm out of bullets.
so there we go. And there we go. We got one more question from Lance right here. This is 579. And then we're going to end it. Let's see. If you did something wrong, would it make any difference that you did so unintentionally? Would you still be morally responsible?
Yes.
You're still morally responsible.
You're responsible for everything you do wrong,
Okay. So
even if it's not your fault.
yes. Does the studio audience agree with that? We're getting
You
mixed
have-
reviews.
If you do something wrong, you at least have to acknowledge it, even if it's not your fault.
Yeah, fix it.
You still have a moral obligation, even though you did that wrong.
Yes.
Maybe even not to fix it.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Depends
So
on
sin of
the situation.
omission.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you, Lee, for being an amazing guest. Oh, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Yes. You've never had people clap for you before?
Well, no, not in this setting.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah.
That sounded like a real. That
It
sounded
did.
like.
It sounded like
That sounded like this was like
did.
Seinfeld.
It did. It did.
Everyone laughs.
Thank you guys for watching. Love you, Mom and Dad.
Laugh.
I'm not going to say stay safe because too many people have told me to say that. We're going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
You gotta
Bye.
shut the screen.
I did, yeah, I did. You're behind.
Say goodbye, Lance.
Goodbye, Lance.
Lance, I
Goodbye,
miss you.